Ready?
Yeah, I had already started it.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Raina Mo's Designs. And today, our project is going to be one that is really one that came out of necessity. I have received my Morphe brushes monthly in a subscription, the Morphe Me packages subscriptions, and I need a holder. So if this tutorial on how to create a beautiful brush holder for your makeup brushes interests you, please keep watching. So the things that we'll need mostly come from the Dollar Tree, and that's a candlestick, one of the votive holders in their 2-pack votive holders, and then whatever vessel it is that you actually want to use to hold your brushes. I like this particular design because it allows the brushes to lean and feather out, and I can get more brushes in here. You're also going to need some type of adhesive, and for me, being in Texas, epoxy always works best as opposed to just E6000 or Fix-All glue, so I'll be using this. So now that I've gotten pretty much all of my tools together, I'm going to go ahead and take some alcohol and clean off the surfaces that I'm going to be that I'm going to be affixing together, and when I come back, we'll start the project. The epoxy that I'm going to be using has an A and a B part. These are just some epoxies that I found at my local dollar store. I believe it was King Dollar that I found these at. I'm going to use the other votive holder that I've mixed epoxy in before to go ahead and mix this epoxy. So once you open it, it has a spike in the cap because it's sealed. So the idea behind working with epoxy, which obviously you need to be careful, you may want to wear gloves, but you're going to mix the A portion with the B portion in equal amounts. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open both of these together, and keep in mind that the red one goes with the B part and the white one goes with the A part. So I have B and I have A, and I'm just going to squeeze them in the same place at the same time to make sure that I distribute the same amounts. And then once I've mixed, or once I have put equal portions of both solvents into the container, I'm going to hurry up and mix them together because it sets in 5 minutes. And I'm going to start off with the bottom portion by affixing the candlestick to the bottom portion of the votive holder, and I'm just going to spread that on. Now these will move around when you affix the glass pieces to each other, so you want to work quickly, and you also want to make sure that you're watching it so that it doesn't shift to where it's not on center anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and place the votive holder down and make sure that it's centered. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply the rest of the mixture to the opening of the votive holder and apply the bottom of the vessel, because I want to get a really good seal. So I'm spreading it nice and thin. Over all of the votive holder. And then I will affix my glass vessel and wait for it to cure. And once it's cured, I will come back and show you the very... Okay, so now it's time to decorate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use some bling wrap. I'm going to use my Crush mirrored glass that I have, and then I might use a few sticker embellishments. So just keep watching. Okay, my crafty guys and girls, all I'm going to be doing is embellishing this vessel, and I'm going to be doing that with Mod Podge. I absolutely love Mod Podge. It's the perfect sealer as well as the perfect adhesive for this particular crushed glass that I'm going to be using. And I'm only going to be embellishing the bottom of the candlestick because I need to be able to pick this vessel up and move it from one end of the vanity to the other end without flaking off or any kind of chance of getting a cut from this glass. So if you'll continue watching, you'll see what my next step is. So here I'm going to begin adding the crushed glass to the bottom of the vessel. And the reason that I'm only doing the bottom is because I need to keep the center of the candlestick free from any glass so that none of the glass actually breaks off while I'm moving the vessel from one end of my vanity to the other. Even though Mod Podge is a great sealer, I still don't want to take a chance of that because remember, we're working with glass and there's a possibility of splinters. So I've already taken care of that and on to adding a little bit more embellishment, and I'm going to do that via Dollar Tree diamond wrap, but I'm only going to embellish that a small amount because I don't want this particular vessel to be so glamified that it actually detracts from the beauty of the brushes that will be held within this particular vessel. And so now on to the final part of my decorating, and that is using these beautiful multicolored, multifaceted butterfly stickers that's in a jeweled strand, which I picked up last year, I believe. All the different colors and textures of the rhinestones, and the arrangement of the butterflies is just so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish applying the sticker, and pretty soon you will see the final reveal. Here's my final little bit of tidying up, and on to the final reveal. It turned out so very cute. And look, it's very effective for the brushes that I receive in my monthly subscription from MorphMe. So if you enjoyed this particular tutorial, give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you are already a subscriber of this channel, please make sure that you clicked the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload. And also comment. I love reading your comments. I love commenting back also. Most importantly, Have an absolutely wonderful evening. Bye.